Hola mi gente, welcome to my channel. So I want to show you how I make this delicious meatballs. So make sure you stay to the end of the video and let's get started. Alright guys, so I have here about a pound and a half of ground turkey. You can use ground beef, you can use ground chicken, any type of ground meat that you have will work perfect for these meatballs. And then you're going to go ahead and season it with the spices that I left down in the description. Make sure you check that out. So besides the spices that I use, mi gente, I also added some peppers. I added 1 egg and some Italian breadcrumbs. After I added all your ingredients with a fork, you're gonna go ahead and just mix everything together. Do not overmix it. You're just gonna go ahead and make sure everything is nice and incorporated. And that's what my meat looks like. You can let it marinate just for a couple of hours. You don't have to go crazy. And then for my meatballs, I'm gonna go ahead and use an ice cream scoop because I want them to be the same size, all of them. So you're just gonna scoop some of your meat mixture, put it in your hand, and then you're just gonna go ahead and roll them up and form your meatballs. And then you're just gonna repeat this process until you don't have anything else left. All right, guys, so this is what my meatballs are looking like. So now we are gonna go ahead and just sear them off with some oil on medium high heat. So just make sure your oil is nice and hot, and then you're just gonna drop your meatballs in there. And remember, we are not gonna cook this all the way through. We're just gonna go ahead and sear them up, give them some color on all sides. All right, guys. So after a couple of minutes, this is what my meatballs are looking like. They are beautiful. That's the kind of sear you're looking for. So now we're just going to go ahead and turn all of them and trying to get that same sear on all sides. All right. What we're doing here, we are developing flavor. That color that you see on these meatballs is going to give us such a good taste. All of that is flavor. So once you're happy with how your meatballs look like, you're going to go ahead and remove it from your pan and just put it on a bowl and set it to the side until you're ready to use it. But this is what my meatballs are looking like. They look delicious. Now in that same pan, you're going to go ahead and saute 1 Spanish onion. Just going to saute this for about 5 minutes until they turn translucent. All right, guys. So after 5 minutes, this is what my onions look like. They look perfect. So now we are going to go ahead and add some chopped garlic. Guys, everything that I'm adding to my tomato sauce, all of the ingredients is going to be also down in the description. So make sure you look for that as well. So after 30 seconds of sauteing your garlic, you're going to add about 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And then you're just going to work that tomato paste right in with your onions and your garlic. And you're just going to saute it for like a minute or so. All right, guys, so after 1 minute of sauteing your tomato paste, you are going to go ahead and add your crushed tomatoes. So I added crushed tomatoes because I like the little chunks of tomato in the sauce, but you can just use tomato sauce without the chunks of tomatoes in it. So to season our sauce, we are going to go ahead and add some Italian seasoning. I'm also going to add a little bit more garlic powder. I know there's already garlic on the sauce, but a little bit more garlic is just going to give it such a good taste. And then I went in and I added some dry parsley, and I'm also going to break in some basil with my hands. You don't have to use a knife, just use your hands and just break that baby right in there. And then after that, we are going to go ahead and add some sugar. Do not come for me because I'm adding the sugar. It's just going to cut some of the acidity of the tomatoes. And then you're just going to give that a mix, taste it, and make sure you adjust it to your liking. So my sauce was delicious. I just needed a little bit more salt to bring everything together. And then you're just going to let your sauce get nice and bubbly just like that. And then you're going to add your meatballs back in there. So at this point, we are going to cook our meatballs through. I just want to cover my meatballs with that delicious sauce all over. So now you're just going to cover this up. Keep your flame on medium and then just cook it for about 5 to 8 minutes until your meatballs are all done inside, mi gente. Pero déjame decirte, these meatballs came out so good. Oh my God, they look good. They taste good. Oof, you are going to want to make this. So after they are done, I'm just going to go ahead and drizzle some more basil on top to give it more flavor. But at this point, you're just going to go ahead and serve this. So I served mine with some rice on the side. Oof, and déjame decirte, this sauce came out so good. I want to show you what it looks like inside. And it looks so cute because it has those chunks of peppers that we put in it. Oh, mi gente. And then when the leftover meatballs that I had, I made some meatball sauce. And let me tell you, they were a hit. Thank you so, so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y buen provecho.